Max Mara, it is high time that you enact a fur-free policy. We are tired of asking nicely. It is now time for us to mobilize in every city across the world until you enact a fur-free policy, until you stop the bludgeoning, the anal electrocution, the snapping of necks of foxes, of dogs, of minks. We are simply tired of it. Enact a fur-free policy or we will keep coming back. Until you stop the killing, we will keep coming back, Max Mara. Shame on you.
Good, how are you today?
Good, I'm good.
Good.
Just practicing the First Amendment, baby. Another free day in America, right?
No, I didn't do that. So we're gonna come over here.
It's a 360 camera. It's going to get you. Anyway, so it's my right to record. First Amendment right.
All right,
So it is up to people all around the world to do exactly what I'm doing, to educate you, so that you boycott Max Mara, so that you send them an email, so that you get in their comments on their social media, and let them know how abhorrent their behavior is. They will keep anally electrocuting foxes. They will keep snapping the necks of mink until we speak up and you join with me to ask Max Mara to enact a fur-free policy. Put pressure on Max Mara Fashion Group. Send them an email. Say how annoying we are. Tell them that we are disrupting you and your neighborhood. Tell them to enact a fur-free policy so we can move on to the next target. So much blood on your hands. I will keep practicing my First Amendment. I will not stop speaking out. Today it's just one person, next time it'll be 6, then 12, then there'll be 20, then 30 of us out here. Then when we show up to the homes of their executives and protest in front of their homes on public sidewalk, they will get the message. Maybe only then they will get the message. We hope they get the message today and enact a fur-free policy. Max Mara has blood on their hands. So much blood on their hands. I'm not sure if the officers like it too much, but this is our First Amendment right. This is our constitutionally protected activity. I'm on a public sidewalk. If they want me to turn it down, they can ask me, I'll turn it down. You know, this is what we have to do until Max Mara enacts a fur-free policy. They can trump on my civil rights today. They can take me to jail. When I bond out, I'll be back here doing the same thing. There are thousands of others that are going to do the same exact thing. So if they want to trump my constitutional rights and be litigated against for a civil rights infraction, they can do so. But as you see now, Max Mara has just locked their doors. So this is how we create change. They have now locked their doors on their own fruition. So they didn't lock their doors because I made them lock their doors. They locked their doors because they don't want to deal with us educating the public about what they do, about what really goes on behind closed doors, about the bludgeoning, about the skinning alive, about the anal and vaginal electrocution, about the snapping of necks, about the gassing. We're going to keep going here. I think the police are still trying to figure out how they can trample on my constitutional rights. Because instead of being, see, the police swore an oath to the Constitution. They swore an oath to uphold the First Amendment, which is freedom of speech, number one. But yet they're out here to speak out and up for these business owners. I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm not breaking the law. I'm within my constitutional rights. They should be out here. They should tell these people, they're sorry, there's nothing we can do. Call us if a real crime happens, which it will not, because we are nonviolent. We are just out here to speak up and educate. They should be out here on our side, letting them know that our First Amendment protects this sort of activity, and that's it. It takes one person. It's like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, so nobody else can join me. I understand that. It's like an odd time of day, but this is the time that I had. I didn't have time to wait around or join another action with a bigger group, so I had to take advantage of the time I had. So I'm here now by myself, and you see, they're locking their doors. The people of the neighborhood are getting educated. They're gonna let their boss know that we were here, and change will be created. It's 2024. I think this barbaric practice needs to come to an end. Max Mara is one of the last holdouts for this sort of practice. Over 40 other designers have already dropped fur, enacted a firm, fur-free policy. policy. And until Max Mara does the same, we will keep showing up around the world. Yesterday there was a protest in Germany. There was a protest in New York City. In every city around this country and every country around the world, we will keep speaking up until Max Mara enacts a fur-free policy. Shame on Max Mara. They've now locked their doors. That means nobody's going in, nobody's going out. So this will keep happening at all of their locations around the world until they enact a fur-free policy. Animals are not fashion.
I'll put this down so I don't disturb your dog. Hey, do you know about it? So Max Mara right here, this store, they're a fashion design group, and they're one of the last large holdouts around the world for fur, to not enact a fur-free policy. They take foxes and mink, and they turn them into ugly things like mittens and hoods. It's really disgusting. So let Max Mara know that you don't agree with it.
Can you just move that over?
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, no problem.
Just so it's not off.
Yeah, you got it.
And you
Cool.
know, just don't.
You're the boss man they were talking about?
Yell at them and.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't
put it in anyone's face.
Sure, I don't engage them otherwise to like have cordial conversation like that lady with the dog.
Yeah, if they want to talk to you,
sure,
talk like we are, not through you.
Absolutely. Oh, absolutely. Yes, sir.
Okay.
All right. What was your name and badge number for the record?
Sergeant Gordon.
Sergeant Gordon. Thank you very much.
So now it is settled. Sergeant Gordon has spoken. He is the boss of these other policemen. He has said that I can be out here all I want, speaking up for these victims. There's nothing that Max Mara can do about it. Max Mara, we will keep coming back, and there is nothing you can do about it except enact a fur-free policy.
You're wearing leather shoes.
Who is?
You are.
Am I?
Yeah.
Can you prove it?
Those look like leather shoes to you?
That's called an appeal to hypocrisy, sir. Yeah, that's an appeal to hypocrisy. So that's a logical fallacy. It's when you don't have an argument, you come up with an appeal to, what is that? I'm just a public nuisance. But imagine if it were you being anally electrocuted, being bludgeoned to death, being skinned alive. If I was out here, oh, it's funny, all right? It's cute. It's cute when it's not happening to you. But if it were happening to you, you'd be begging for mercy. With tears in your eyes, you'd be begging for mercy. You'd think that someone just speaking out on a public sidewalk with a megaphone, if it was happening to you, you would think that that's all you're going to do about it? Come save me, come rescue me. You'd be begging on your knees for mercy. And that's why we are out here to speak up for these innocent victims. Oh, it looks like Max Mara closed down a bit early. Look at this, the lights are out. We'll be back, Max Mara. We'll keep coming back, and we always win.